Hello there. I'm Jarrell, the developer of the Silver Falls games, and I'm doing a quick check-in today to let you know how things are going with game development. So, as you can see, I'm out of the office today. I'm just enjoying a nice, relaxing hike before I head back to the office. I finished development on Undertakers for the Wii U last night, and so I'm very excited about that. I was able to get some tracks written for the game that I actually had a lot of fun writing. I really enjoyed the music. So that was, I usually, when I'm developing a game, I just usually grab tracks from 3 Down Stars, and then I use those as placeholder music, usually for the, for the majority of development for the games. And then when I get towards the end of development, then after I've given thought to what I really want the sound, the sort of identifying texture to the soundtrack, I usually don't decide on that right away. I wait till I develop the majority of the game and I get a good feel for the game, and that's usually why I leave the soundtracks for the very last minute. So in this case, I finished the soundtrack yesterday. I did some testing with the music in the game finally, and it was just very exciting. It was very fun playing through that and then hearing the music that goes with that. So thank you to everyone for patiently waiting for these games. Nintendo is currently working on getting the games onto the eShop as soon as we can. So the first games that will launch will be Ghoul Busters for the 3DS and White Inside Its Umbra. Again, I don't have specific dates, and I don't know yet exactly which one will launch first, but those will be the first two that will launch. Hopefully within the next week or two, Nintendo will give me an idea of when that might be. So if you haven't yet connected your Wii U and 3DS eShop accounts, it'd be a very good idea to connect those to your Nintendo Network ID now. As long as you do that, you'll be able to use the Nintendo website to manage your funds, so you can still make purchases on the Wii U and 3DS. It would be a huge help to me if you help spread the word to other people who still want to make purchases on their Wii U and 3DS for titles on the eShop. Let them know that they can connect their eShop account to their Nintendo Network ID. I'll put the link in the description, so that way we can all still keep enjoying picking up games on the eShop until March of 2023. So I'm very much looking forward to getting these games launched. I will be finishing Guardians and Metal Exterminators, and I'll be submitting that before the end of next week as well. So there will be a couple weeks in between each of the launches. After that, I'll be working on the 2 Gaiden titles and Vicarious Brothers. So just wanted to share that update with everyone and let you know how things are going. Things are going fantastic. I finally got a couple games in, so I can take a day to go hiking for a bit, enjoy, rest my eyeballs. Sometimes they start to feel like rectangles, so it's good to step away from your computer screen for a while. Anyway, if you'd like to hang out and chat, the Discord link will be in the description, or you can send me a direct message if you have any questions about game development, you'd like some advice on getting started. Feel free to send a message for that as well. Okay, so soon we'll have 7 new games for the Wii U and 3DS, and I'm doing my best to get those out to you as soon as possible. And again, I will be supporting those with updates long term. Ghoul Busters, I do have a substantial update planned after all these games launch. After I get the update out for 3 Down Stars, there is an update for Ghoul Busters where I want to add a new game mode. So the story mode in Ghoul Busters is 13 levels long, I think. Yeah, and there's 2 playable characters. There is a whole other mode that I wanted to create that is Frontier Busters. And if you've played the other Silver Falls titles, you're familiar with the idea of having a Frontier mode that is kind of RPG based, and you get to level up your characters, collect equipment and skills. Frontier Busters, I wanted that in the base game of Ghoul Busters originally, but I ran out of time to implement that because I'm developing 7 titles in total for the Wii U and 3DS. So hopefully, if Ghoul Busters sells well, if we move a lot of units, I would really like to get an update rolled out. So please help spread the word, let people know that Ghoul Busters will be launching soon, and if we can move a lot of units on that, then absolutely I'll be adding Frontier Busters to that, and that will be the sort of infinite mode where it's very RPG-centric. There'll be missions and more playable characters and customizability with your character builds. So, thanks for stopping by. Good to have a chat. Feel free to leave a comment. And hurrah! Take care of yourselves, everyone. See ya.